So we will call this meeting of the Guilderland Public Library Board of Trustees to order. It's 6 o'clock. And first order of business is people who wish to say the pledge of allegiance stand to do that. Others can remain seated in silent meditation.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the meeting minutes from the April meeting have been circulated. Does anybody have any changes they wish to offer up? And being heard, the minutes of the April meeting are accepted. Do we have any public input for the first public input session?
I do. I have an email I received on April 30th from art teacher Shannon O'Mahony of the high school. They recently had their art show here for the high school, and our maintenance head of facilities, Jason Symington, helped them move some stuff around and set things up. And she sent me this email that said, Jason was great yesterday. The Griffin was moved to the pen while the cow was living outside. He also provided stanchions to run down the length of the walls for the month. He was very helpful and we appreciate it. Thank you, Shannon.
Facilities team continues to excel. Thank you. Treasurer's report. Is George here to do that, or is he still on vacation? Or Tony, are you going to do
Quite some
that?
time, yeah. If there's no objection, I'll just do treasurer's report, and I can even do finance stuff too. I'll tie it together. So if I miss anything, anybody who was at the meeting, jump in, telling her and have it.
Sure.
So George, obviously on vacation, reviewed the stuff anyway. There was nothing that was standing out. Some of the stuff that we had approved at the previous meetings, like the cost of the cameras, that's been spent. Like we put down a deposit for the equipment and the work. We haven't spent the money for the computer repairs yet. So that'll show up in the check register in case anybody sees that. Trying to think it. I don't have my notes because I can go home.
Can we receive the final payment for the $200,000 from the school?
I don't know. That did not show up. I don't think that came in yet then.
The final,
Oh, wait, we did receive the 220,136. I'm sorry. It is on there. So George did mention that. Let's see. Additional payments of 4709 came from the pilot review. From that amount, we deducted 1335 in the tax statutory refunds. Let's see. There was an insignificant adjustment by a town assessor of 345 as income. Basically, everything else was kind of squared away. One of the things that did come up from the finance committee meeting, though, is that going forward, we're going to do the budget adjustments or amendments. So that way, certain parts of the budget that are over at this point, we're going to reallot that money. So that way we will be essentially on budget by the end of the fiscal year, which is on 2 months left on it. And I think that was pretty much it that came out of the finance meeting. So there was really nothing that was standing out.
Right. No, it wasn't. Anybody, any questions on finance? Okay, check register, Tony and
No, check whether it was 3 square. There was nothing that was really standing out again that was outside of normal. Anything that was a little bit different, how we had put little notes on the side, and it all seemed to make sense. Kind of nothing was standing out.
Right. Everyone's had a chance to look at the check register and the materials that were circulated before the meeting. Do I have a motion to accept the check register? Joe, second.
I'm sorry.
Any further discussion or comment? All in favor of accepting the check register, say aye. Okay, the directors and department head report.
And Yeah.
Director's time.
there wasn't an official director's report due to circumstances that you're all aware of. But I would like to call out the department heads submitted all the reports and that's in the packet. I just want to shout out to our program, GPL Goes to Town has returned. So April's kind of the kickoff of like all of our outreach events. So there's a lot of events here that we've been going to, YMCA Healthy Kids Day, we got Lupin Fest coming up. So I would definitely, read through, especially Christina Ronald's report. You'll see GBL Goes to Town. What's not in here is the book sale. The book sale was incredibly successful this year. We made a little over 17,000. And just a shout out to Amy, who did an incredible job organizing. I know Jason also helped as well, but Amy really, did everything with the friends and it was really, really successful, very organized and
Oh, I just want to say thank you.
and thank you
to
to the board members who helped.
members who helped. It was very, very much appreciated. You guys did a wonderful job.
Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay, thank you for that. Committee reports, Tony's already done finance, personnel. Lucia, you have something to say in personnel?
We didn't end up meeting. With the availability, we didn't have any discussion topics with the director review being completed, so. Yeah, and we also had one of the negotiation meetings postponed, so we'll meet this month.
Right, okay, thank you. Facilities, we did not meet this month, but just to give an update, you have two contracts outstanding. One for the facilities conditions, one for the skylight, architect engineer. Both of those are in sort of a end stage back and forth with the need to follow up a little bit with them over the course of the next week, and then we need to close that out with BRM. I don't see really any big issues to move those things forward, and probably at the next meeting, we'll be in here proposing to accept both of those contracts, both of those contracts out and have them accepted and signed. So that's where we stand on that. Governance, Mike,
Governance did not meet this month.
long-range planning, Corey,
We did not meet this month either.
Mike, board development,
We did not meet. We don't really need to meet anymore.
right? It was a short interval between the last meeting and this one with a lot of activity, so. Upper Hudson, Corey, anything to update on that?
There is not, there is a new, the one thing I'll say is there is a new employee, Melissa Tacky has joined to replace Mary. So we will have a new contact there for adult services.
Good.
I'm sorry, youth services, I misspoke.
Okay, that concludes the committee reports. Is there any old business that needs to come up at this point in time? Hearing none, we'll go on to the next topic. Public input session number 2, coming on the heels of input session number 1.
I don't have anything else, and I don't think there's anyone here to
Any-
make any comments.
Any board comments?
I just want to say thanks to anybody who partook in the book sale, because I think last year we maybe did like 10 or 11. So
Yeah,
that's,
11 sounds right.
yeah. So this is a huge increase and it is not a small task to do the book sale. I know last year was exhausting and it took 1 million volunteers and all that stuff. So thanks to the foundation too. I know they provided refreshments at some point. So thank you to all the staff and board and whoever else partook in it, because I know it's a big ordeal. So just wanted to say kudos to the success there.
It really is a big ordeal. So much input goes into that, planning and stamina that's needed to lift all those boxes.
Yeah, and it was something that the public had asked for over and over and over and over again until we finally got a kickback off. So it's, I'm sure, very appreciated by the community, so.
Mike and Tony were Ironmen there. Lifting those boxes from beginning to end.
Right on the kids' books.
Yeah.
We sold out of, I think, yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, thanks for those comments. At this time, we are scheduled to move into executive session. We have a motion to move into executive session.
I'll move.
Second on that, Joe. Okay, with that, we move into executive session at this point in time.
I think we're officially, we're supposed to say the
Yeah, the
reason,
reason.
like that we're doing it.
So
So
officially, we have some personnel issues we need to discuss in executive session. And so now do we have a
yeah, the same.
motion? Okay, so
I will join you all on the